On January 31st, 1953, one of the biggest maritime disasters in the UK occurred. The car ferry, Princess Victoria, sank in a merciless gale off the County Down coast, claiming the lives of 133 people. It was a tragedy that shook the nation. Even today, 70 years later, the monumental loss is not widely known outside Northern Ireland and Scotland. So join me as we delve into one of the most heart-wrenching stories of British maritime disaster. The story of the sinking of the Princess Victoria is one which deserves to be told. This disaster caused the deaths of countless innocent people, including women and children. In this video, we will explore the events that led up to the devastating tragedy, alongside the factors that made this ferry so vulnerable. On the fateful morning of January 31st, 1953, the Princess Victoria set off on a routine journey from Stranraer in Scotland to Larne in Northern Ireland. Despite the warnings of gale force winds, the captain chose to take the ship out to sea, a decision that would have catastrophic consequences. They set out at 7:45 am from Scotland, and within just a few short hours the severity of the storm became clear. The ship had been fitted with an external guillotine, designed to protect the stern doors. However, it had not been lowered. This small oversight would have massive consequences, because when the ship entered into the channel between Scotland and Northern Ireland, Captain James Ferguson had the storm at the stern of his ship, causing massive waves to batter the stern doors. Eventually, the doors gave way, and water came flooding into the car deck. Despite the Herculean efforts of the crew, the damaged doors could not be closed, and the scenario took a deadly turn as the ship began to fill up with water. This caused the ship to list to one side, but Captain Ferguson was experienced, and he didn't panic. After attempting to turn back to Port Ryan unsuccessfully, he made the decision to plot a course for Larne, Northern Ireland. A course that would shelter the stern of the ship, and hopefully prevent any more waves from breaching onto the car deck. This turned out to be a disastrous decision from the experienced captain, and as the conditions worsened, the ship's radio operators were forced to make a desperate SOS call at 10:32 am, signalling that help was needed. Attempts to rescue the passengers and crew went horribly wrong, as the true location of the Princess Victoria was 5 miles north of the reported position. This, paired with the horrendous conditions, meant that the rescue party arrived too late. At 2 p.m, located 5 miles east of the Copeland Irelands, the order to abandon ship was given. In the end, only 44 people survived. All of them were men. The captain and his officer perished in the disaster, along with all the women and children on board. In total, 133 people lost their lives on that dark day, and it would lead to a 35-day inquiry, which found that the ship was in unseaworthy condition and that the owners, British Railways, were entirely at fault. May their souls rest in peace. Thanks for watching our historic world, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. See you next time.